I guess Vivid was a chance to do something a bit different. I guess this was a chance to put the visuals really front and centre. Martin Place project was put on by the Finely Tuned guys, and I just approached them to present some of my work. They pulled a group of artists together to put together a series of nights down at Martin Place where they've set up a pop-up bar and restaurant. Obviously most of my stuff is, up till now has been quite performance-based, so it's nice to do something over the course of a whole night to kind of curate the visuals for a space. So that was cool, it was a lot of fun. I created this piece specifically for the space. I wanted to create something really organic and unique for the event, sampling a lot of the kind of local fauna and flora from around Sydney, particularly that we might not see so much now since kind of colonisation. It's kind of a chance to reimagine kind of the paradise that the Gadigal people would have lived in. The Sydney Uni project came about through the Finely Tuned guys again. That was a chance to do something really big scale, projected onto the university facade there, the quadrangle building, which is quite massive and quite an old heritage building. Instead of using a 16:9 canvas, which I'm used to creating for video content, it was quite a strange sort of upside down T shape, about 4 or 5 times the size canvas. So it's quite challenging in some ways. It also provided a lot of opportunities to map things to something different and to think about the space, transform that surface into something else, in this case an underwater sort of landscape. The music came about through approaching Atticus who's I'm a long fan and friend, and so just approached him about using one of his tracks, which I thought fit the piece perfectly. It's quite cute and light and floaty at the same time, quite punchy and energetic. I guess the Sydney Uni piece was mostly just an entertainment piece. It's something for people to look at and kind of tailor to the Vivid crowd, families and tourists. But for me, there's always that element of wanting to kind of sample the natural world and kind of re-envisage that, kind of slightly surreal, wonderful, bring that sense of wonderment from the natural world kind of to the fore. I guess working on Vivid, it's pushed me further into the visual realm and got me thinking a lot more about what's possible in that space, which is cool. Definitely kind of looking to do a lot more kind of urban transformation sort of pieces and step away from traditional canvases and traditional spaces a bit more.